Everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me today. How are you doing? Good to know. That's good to know. I have these. I've already eaten half the bag. So good. So good. Anyway, today we're talking about a little bit of the Crazy Pieces universe, which is Alex and his fiance, Savannah. And people have told me to watch this video and to pay attention to Alex's body language and what's going on with this. Now, I'm going to be doing another video on this other creator called Just Cass, who comes from Not Enough Nelsons. And the reason I'm covering these types of videos, like the kids and what their channels are doing, is because this is scary. These kids don't have formal educations, they don't have jobs, and they think that this is the way to go. And it's not the way to go. But their parents enable them to do this. Their parents want them to do this for some crazy reason, because maybe they need to justify their existence and the fact that they were exploited these kids for their whole existence. I don't know. But apparently this video is really cringy, so get ready to be cringed. Let's go. If you know anything about the Crazy Pieces, they are a YouTube channel that adopt kids just like Doherty Dozen, just like in Crazy Middles is her sister. They do the same thing. What they do is they adopt a bunch of kids and then they tell their stories and they bank. They collect a bunch of money doing it. And I mean a bunch of money. I'm talking millions and millions of dollars. Okay, these people are super wealthy because of what they do. And these kids never get the opportunity to tell their own stories. They are forced to tell their stories. And if you didn't see my video about the 10 things I hate about family vlogging, go back and look, because one of those things is that they never get to, they aren't the owners of their stories anymore. They are out to the internet for everybody to see before they can give informed consent to who's hearing their story or who knows what about them. What if these kids leave and they don't want that story out there? It's too late. That is something that these parents take away from these children that these kids can never, ever get back. And that breaks my heart. Now, Alex in Savannah is a crazy story because Alex has been catfished in the past, and Alex is was the favorite of the Crazy Pieces family, Crystal, and he decided instead of going to school and stuff, he wants to do YouTube. And they're not good at it. That's the thing. Maybe if you had some ability and some talent to go do it. But it's really weird. They're like legacy kids creating YouTube channels because they're building off the following that their parents forced them to create when they're young. But that following actually doesn't go with them. Follow, but they won't support. They don't really actually watch it. So this video is I have not, obviously I'm blind reacting, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get some cringe city here. And this is what happens when you leave a family vlog to go do stuff. Now, Just Cass, when we dive in her content's probably a little bit better because she probably is the one who did it all. But Alex's content is not good. And Savannah, everybody, and if you go to the Reddit thread, Crazy Middles, which is where all the crazy things happen, so all the snark goes on, people don't like Savannah. They think there's a huge red flag when it comes to Savannah, and Alex is going to marry her really early. Remember the engagement stuff? It's Crystal's always got a hand in it, and it's really weird. And for some reason, whenever Crystal doesn't have her hand in it, none of the shit gets watched. Which is, why would you want to watch for Crystal? Ugh, her teeth, man. Anyway, so let's watch this video together and cringe a little, shall we? Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
What are you filming with? This guy, I know he has good cameras. What is this exposure?
Wherever it is to you. Welcome back to another video on our channel.
Is she wearing a Playboy shirt? She's doing that on purpose, right? She knows that most of the people that the Crazy Pieces and Crazy Middles have gathered their following are probably conservative, either Christian or Mormon or very conservative anyway, right? Family channels tend to attract a certain type of person, which is Alex's audience is made up of that certain type of person because Crazy Pieces audience is made up of that certain type of person. So when Savannah wears a Playboy shirt, she's doing that on purpose, right? Feels like she's getting a little more bold here or something, but anyway, I'm going to pay attention to Alex's body language.
Teaching the girls this time. Today we are doing an assumptions video. She asked a lot of questions on our Instagram, and you guys asked some good questions, so we're here to answer.
It looks like they filmed with their iPhone. Alex, I know you're going to watch this, and so good. Do yourself a favor, okay? And I'll show you right now. I'll open up my Premiere Pro for you. I'm going to show you something. When you're using iPhone footage, do yourself a favor. Okay, if you guys are editing Premiere, this is what you gotta do, or find another way with whatever program you're editing with. Okay, if you're using your iPhone to film your damn vlogs, you right-click on the footage inside your program. You go to Modify. You go to Interpret Footage. Okay, do me a favor. Go down to Color Space Override, and then make sure it's on REC 709. Got it? Thanks, bruh. Because if I'm gonna snark on your shit, I don't want my retinas to burn out of my face. Is that cool? Are we in agreement there? Awesome, thanks.
So we're gonna get right into it. This assumption was that we rushed our relationship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say rushed, but things did move fast.
I wouldn't say rushed. I'd say he went fast. Well, those two things are literally the same thing, buddy. Stop. Your mom. What if Crystal watches these and like, oh my god. Oh my god.
I won't. Okay, sure, we rushed our relationship.
What just happened there? I gotta see that again.
I won't. Okay, sure.
Whoa, what?
Assumption was that we rushed our relationship.
I wouldn't say rushed, but things did move fast. I won't.
So I think she said what I said. So yeah, we rushed. And then look what happens.
Okay, sure, we rushed our relationship.
Did they just have a little mini beef on here? Fine, yeah, we rushed it. They're a great relation. They're not even married. Good. I mean, I'm glad they waited to get married though, because hopefully they discover through the process of waiting that, damn it, we're way too young for this.
Things did move fast. Yeah, like, I won't deny that, but I don't feel like we rushed it. We're like, oh, we have to do all this. It just happened.
I'm looking at Savannah. She's like, what the that's the what the F face. So maybe I'm like a fan of Savannah. Maybe I am. Maybe she's like, what are you saying, you idiot? Something is different about her, too.
Yeah. I don't feel like our relationship was rushed. I feel like there were certain things in our relationship that was rushed. Like
what?
The moving situation. And
oh, okay. You don't... This guy's just like,
coming out here in like 6 to 8 months, and it was a week later. That's
These idiots. I don't think we rushed it. I think we rushed it, though. We didn't rush it. I wouldn't consider moving in together after meeting each other for a few months rushing it. You know what I'm saying? But we rushed it, but we didn't rush it. You know what I mean? Like, you know? Yeah. No, we don't know what you mean.
At the end of the day, I really don't think it was that bad, because you're gonna get married, you obviously want to live with a person before you, so you know how they are.
How many cuts are you gonna make in this thing?
You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What am I watching right now? Yeah. Does she have a knife in your liver right now?
I feel like the moving situation was fine for me, because, like, one or two options. First option is we still do distance.
Yeah.
Which, okay.
Yeah.
Second option was she moved down here.
Yeah.
We're closer, and at the same time, she has a place to stay. Because she wouldn't have been able to get a place out here because she wasn't a resident. I feel like...
What? What did he just say? What do you mean? Because she wasn't... What is he saying right now? Because she's not a resident? Like, I'm not going crazy, right? You don't have to be a resident of a state to move there, right? You could just move anywhere you want, right? I'm right about that. So he's just making shitty excuses because I'm right. Well, it could have gone one of two ways. She could have just moved here after meeting me for 2 weeks, and, you know, that's what we did. Or she could have, or we could have done long distance. Or, you could have just stayed with your parents for a little while because you're still young. She could have moved down, got her own place. Or that. But he's lying. Why is he lying? Joseph Smith.
I think the moving situation worked out fine.
Let's move on to the next one.
What kind of answers are these? They're not even trying. And this is why I cover this. He's not even trying. Okay, they don't even do the video properly. You can't hear anything properly. He feels like he's entitled to this audience. And you know what? He sort of is. He's probably entitled to a lot of money that he didn't get. Almost guaranteed his apartment or her apartment is paid for by the parents. The animals that they have in their home, they're paid for by the parents. The car he drives, the insurance he has, the fuel, his phone, everything is paid for by the parents, which is fine. If I was a super wealthy person, I probably, especially if my kids are in college, I would pay for my kids, okay, for sure. But if they're adults looking to get married, it's time for you to step out of the old nest, right? It's time for you to start learning how to do all shit. I'm going to teach my kids to save their money and to be good with their money anyway. And if my kids need help, I will be there, but I'm not going to enable this. But it feels like he's like, I feel like this is my channel and I already did all this stuff. And so you just watch this. I'm not even going to put any effort into this video, but watch it, okay? And I'm like, no, but I am. So yeah, I guess.
Second assumption is that we are no longer getting married. I know a lot of people
He's like, I'm not sure either, I
have
think.
been wondering
Hey, buddy, the hair, you're fine. You're not fine, but it's fine. You know what I mean? It's not fine.
because I don't wear my ring, and they're always like, where's your ring? Why aren't you wearing your ring?
Who says that? Who says it?
La la la.
Oh, la, la.
And I don't have to wear my ring all the time. I don't know why people always just assume that nothing is going good because I'm not wearing my ring. Nah. House most of the time. It's like, when I'm out, I wear it. When I'm with Ariana, we go out, like, I'm always wearing it. It's just when I'm in the house.
Yeah.
What is happening, man? Alex does not want to, like, if you just watch Alex, but I'm watching her too. I'm thinking to myself, what in the F? This relationship is a no-go. If I was Alex's parents, if I was her parents, I'd be like, look, guys, I just watched your video. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys are absolutely not compatible. Like, I know you're living together, doing everything married couples do. Why is it even point in getting married then? Like, what's the point? You're already doing everything that married couples do, right? Of course they are. So, and it's going to end up, and she's going to be pregnant and everything else is they're going to absolutely capitalize on all that stuff. And so will Crystal. You know they will. Crystal's just waiting for somebody to get pregnant, and they can't wait to redecorate bedrooms and go and do baby showers and to go shopping at Babies R Us and all that. She can't wait. I'm calling it now. But these two people, as far as I'm aware, my gut tells me, and I could be wrong, they are absolutely not compatible. Or they are so not compatible, they're compatible. In the sense they're both so stupid that they don't have any other life experiences enough that they know what life really is. And didn't she lie about everything she did before this?
Next one, number 3, is we want another pug. I feel like this isn't an assumption though, because I feel like we've talked about getting another pug.
We've talked about it. We'll answer it again.
But we do want another pug in the future. I do want a grumble, which is 3 pugs. I really feel like that's so cute.
Wow, you guys have such a tough life. Does she work? Does he work? Do any of these people do anything? Who is paying for this lifestyle? Like, you're just buying $1,000 dogs, all like, okay, pugs are cute and everything, but they can't breathe.
Who would
Just
want
right.
these little babies?
Just not right now. We don't
Not right now.
have we don't have the
room.
space for it.
Do you know the pug is the size of this bag of chips? You don't have the space for a pug? Okay. You have space on that couch for another pug, so chill.
Eventually, when we get a house and we have a backyard and all that.
Plus, I want to get an older one because we've
Yeah,
gotten
I do want to get an older one too.
Oh my God!
I want big dogs. I want dogs for me that are big dogs. She can have.
Scare me.
And that's fine, but I want big dogs.
We can get a big dog. In the future, though, when we have a house, it's a yard, and they can run and all.
How are you gonna get a house? None of y'all have jobs. YouTube's not gonna do it for you. Clearly.
Yeah.
Assumption number 4 is that we are trying for kids now.
No. We're in our 20s. She's about to turn 21. There's just no.
She's not even 21?
Need for a kid right now.
And hasn't she been there for a year? So she's been there since she's a teenager. This whole family, man, it's getting a little bit. This family's weird, dude.
Right now, we're just trying to save up money. Eventually, not yet.
Yeah, because you don't have any money to save. Your parents pay for everything. Save up what? You can save up the $6. How much does Alex make on this channel? Let me take a look here. Alex Petit, 99.3 thousand subscribers. He's only got 6 million views. He hasn't grown. Oh, he grew by 100 there. In the last month, he's done 100,000 views. Okay. That's not... And you cannot pay your rent on that. That's for damn sure. That's maybe, if you're lucky, $2,000 a month. Maybe. 2, 3 tops. So What's the name of this channel? Alex and Savannah? Is that the name of this one? 5.97 thousand subscribers in the past 30 days. Well, they're growing steadily. They've gotten 65. So they better, let's say generously, they have 200,000 views between them. That is not a lot of money, everybody. There's no way you can pay your bills on that for sure. So yeah, Crystal's paying all the bills.
Eventually move and keep going with our life. Maybe in our late 20s, early 30s, who knows? But right now, yeah, a kid's not in the cards.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
I agree.
I think that you guys are dumb, though. So, yeah. Someone's going to forget to take something, if you know what I mean.
Assumption number 5. I don't know why people... I think it's because there's people that don't join my live, so they don't know. But it's that I don't drive.
Okay. I don't drive.
Yeah, she doesn't drive.
I don't drive.
I'm the driver.
Legally, I can drive. I just don't drive because of past traumas that we're not going to get into right now, but...
Because of past traumas we're not going to get into.
Eventually, maybe in the future, we'll talk about it.
She had an experience that happened, and since then... Well, she's had quite a few, but she won't drive, and I'm...
Yeah, well, I believe you. I'm saying... She's probably a terrible driver and has been in multiple accidents. That's probably what happens. So she doesn't want to drive. And that's good. If you're not good at it, I mean, at least she admits it. If you're not good, you're not good. Some people just don't like driving. So, okay. That's stupid.
I'm certified passenger princess. That's all that matters.
No.
I'm a certified passenger princess. Get some certified shampoo. That's what you need.
Oh, there's times where
Conditioner, too.
she wants me to take her somewhere, and I'm like, dude, you want to go. I don't. You can drive.
Dude? You call your fiance dude? Dude. If I ever call my wife dude, that's what would happen. Sam knows. Right, Sam? Right, buddy? Hi. How you doing? Sam's been quite vocal this past couple weeks. He just really wants to hang out with Dad. Hope you're doing okay, buddy.
And she's like, I don't want to.
I try.
And then I'm forced to. And I understand, like, as the man, I should be fine with it, and it is my car. But there's times where I just want to just relax.
I know.
You just want to relax, eh, there? From what, your long day at work? What are you guys relaxing from? You gotta be kidding me right now. Apparently got another red light ticket. That's what they're saying in the Reddit. This guy's got, like, runs red lights and speeds all the time. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to have his license soon, so you better learn how to drive, Savannah, because you might be the only one able to drive legally soon, considering how terrible of a driver he is. That's crazy. I want to relax? For doing what, buddy? Does he have a job? Am I wrong? Maybe he does. Maybe he does construction or something. I don't know. I don't think so.
Also because, like, Alex just got a brand new car. I was fine with, like, driving Martha. I was fine with it.
He just got a brand new car? How? Okay, maybe he is getting paid from the residuals from the videos on when he was in Crazy Pieces. I hope that's the case. If that's the case, then he probably makes quite a bit of money. Good. Because he's owed that money, by the way.
Because she was beat up.
Because I wasn't as...
She was beat up.
No, because she was older, and I wasn't so afraid of driving you, like, your brand new Kia that you bought. Like, I'm not...
That's why we practice.
I know, but I'm scared.
Are these dogs licking each other's assholes out here? What's going on?
If you can drive in New York, you can drive here. One day I'm just gonna refuse to drive, and she's gonna have to.
I'll Uber. The
That's right, Sam.
next assumption is that Savannah, me, took Alex away
Yeah, we know who it is.
from her.
No.
Took who?
I don't know how she feels about it. She obviously, like, and this goes for everybody in your family and all your
Oh, did you say took away from Savannah? Wait, what?
friends and stuff like that too. I am one that's very, like, when it comes to him and, like, his relationships or his bonds with, you know, his family or his friends or stuff, I push that so much. And I'm the type of person that's like, you want to go hang out with your sister, or you want to go hang out with your family or your friends, like, go do it. Like, I'm going to be here, obviously, when you get back, so
I know, where else are you gonna go? You don't have a job!
just go do it. And Hannah knows that. Like, Hannah knows that if she ever wants to just hang out with Alex, she can. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how she feels about it, but
Probably doesn't feel... What am I watching?
just...
We're both adults, and we're trying to work. We're trying to build our channel and our family. Like, it's not like I shunned her. And
This is... Right, Sam? It's weird. It's awkward. Where'd you go? Like, it's super weird and awkward, right? I'm not the only one thinking that. It's like something up about this. Like, not like I shunned her. And it sounds like they're saying this without asking Hannah what she thinks. Okay, your nails are sharp, buddy. It's really, really weird.
I don't talk to her. We see him all the time because we always go over to my parents' house. So I don't know how she feels.
Number 7
That's awkward, right?
is that I will drop out and become a full-time YouTuber.
Oh, is she in school? Oh.
Will not happen. I really do enjoy being in school. I know, like, sometimes I'll complain because it's a lot of work, and
I need to know what she's taking. Cooking or something?
Get really overwhelmed and stressed easily because of it. But I really love it, and I really do want this career, and I do want my degree. So every time that I think about dropping out,
Somebody tell me what she's taking. I want to know. Here, Sam. So, plus screen. Good one, Sam. That's his fault. Okay, so good. She's go. Good for her. Good for her. You know what? Honestly, good for her. But who's paying for the school? Is Crystal paying for her school too?
I'm not going to, but I think about, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm really going to drop out.
Well, I feel
And
like
then I'm like, I can't. I can't. Because then I'm like, I really want this degree. Like, I feel whole when I'm doing something and when I'm, like, in school.
What's going on with Alex?
Because, like, when I don't have work to do from school, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no. And the whole YouTube, like, the couples channel thing, yes, it was her idea, but it's mainly a hobby for her.
That's why people were like, she's trying to grift you, dude. Like, she's coming in hot to get, and then he just admitted right there, this is her idea. And so she's like, let's start a YouTube channel. So people were like, how did she come into his life? She was a fan of his and then became his fiance, and now they have a YouTube channel. I mean, this shit writes itself, right? It writes itself. Right, Sam?
For me, both channels are work.
Yeah, and that goes with assumption number
Work.
8, which is we're full-time YouTubers.
I am.
He's a full-time YouTuber.
How? I just did the numbers. How is he a full-time? Okay, maybe he edits for Crazy Pieces. Maybe he does something like that. Full-time YouTuber? How? How is that possible? Okay, let's take a look at his channel. He's got almost 100,000 subscribers. Good for him. He's been around since 2020, so that's pretty good. He's got almost 7 million views. He's made I'm not saying he hasn't made tons of money, but he's made a bunch of money. But the last video he did was almost 2 weeks ago. And then one there, and then a month ago, and then a month ago. So he does like 2 a month. How is that full time? That's not full time, man. Full time is like at least 3 videos a week. You're not full time, dude. Again, maybe he's helping other YouTubers. I have no idea. But that does not make sense.
I just do it for a hobby.
I am thinking about getting a part-time job, though, just to bring more money in.
Yeah, you should.
But we'll see.
I just gotta ask Mama fake teeth, if I can have some more cash.
I just don't want to work at, like, any fast food places or anything. I mean...
And see how sad it is that he said that? And I get what he's saying there. And I wouldn't want to either, considering that you grew up in, like, wealth. You lived in a mansion with family, had tons of money. And so he's used to a certain type of lifestyle. You know, I grew up working my ass off, and because I didn't have anything, and the only way I would ever have anything is if I did work my ass off, right? My first job was sweeping driveways at a car dealership. If I didn't do that, I was shoveling driveways or was cutting grass on my own. I worked my entire life because I didn't have anything. When kids have things, or when they're wealthy, working for them is not the same, right? And he doesn't want to do anything, and it's beneath him, right? And I sort of get that. But at the same time, dude, that's what he's like, I don't want to do. Just go get an education. Maybe you'll find something you love to do through an education. You can go do a trade. You know how much people in trades make? And there are so many people that need to be in trades right now that there's not. Trades aren't actually that difficult. Depends what trade you're getting into. And you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, like being a plumber, electrician. You can be in robotics. You can do a million different things in trades and make so much money. And they just like, I don't want to work at McDonald's. No, you can do other things, man. You should have a higher value of yourself, and he doesn't because of who raised him. This is what Crystal groomed him to be.
I'll wait tables at like a super like a restaurant. I just don't want to work at fast food.
So getting money, money is money, and you're getting it, and the way you hustle is like on you.
I'm just saying I don't want to do that.
But at the same.
Hey everybody, did you know that money is money? Thanks. Who raised these children? Dad, help me understand money. Well, money's money. thanks, see you later. Are you kidding me? Money is money and your hustle is your hustle. Your hustle is your parents. And again, Alex might likely be worth $1 million considering how much money Crazy Pieces has made. Because if you look at their channel, okay, they have got 695,000 subscribers, and they've accumulated 273 million views. And of those videos, if you type in Alex, like, I'm sure it's going to be like, you know, tons and tons and tons of videos. His stories out there. She has exploited this kid in so many ways. Alex is probably on 3/4 of the views of this channel. I wonder if Alex is getting paid. But money's money, you know? Thanks a lot, Savannah. Do not take money advice from this person. I hope she's not in finance at school.
Time, I feel if you do want to get a job, like, I think you need to do something that's like something up into like to your like standards.
Should these people get married? Hands up. Should people like this get married? Are they ready? These people have no idea what money is. First of all, they don't even know how to communicate. They don't even put work into anything. Alex is not. He doesn't even look like he wants to do this video. She forced him to do this channel, and he's sitting here doing this. He's like, I don't do it. They don't know what they're doing, man. These are just kids. Go live your life, man.
Number 9 is their assumption is that we argue a lot.
So, I wouldn't say we...
Okay. Just like the first question. Well, I wouldn't say we rush things, but we sort of rushed everything. So when he says this, it means the other thing. I wouldn't say we argue a lot, but we probably argue like 90% of the time. So it's not a lot, right? There's still that 10% when we're sleeping.
Argue a lot? We like chipper back and forth. We'll have small disagreements, but it's not like...
That's arguing.
Arguments. We just don't agree on some things.
They argue a lot.
But we do get into arguments. Every couple does. Like, it's normal.
We get into arguments based off like communication. Sometimes I'll
Yeah, I believe you, Savannah.
be like, oh, I'm feeling this way, and he doesn't understand why I'm feeling that way.
I wonder why, because he's not even in this conversation. He's like, hey, what? Okay.
And vice versa.
She wants me to telepathically read her mind.
No, she probably tells you the certain way, and you obviously, from this video, I can tell that you literally don't give a shit about anybody else, man. I'm sorry, Alex is, and I don't even blame him, because he came from a large-ass adopted family where he didn't get any personal attention. The only attention he got was when he was on videos. So can you blame him? No. And Savannah should know that. I know you guys are watching this. So Savannah, you can't blame Alex. If you want to blame somebody for the way that Alex is, look at his parents. They're the ones. They didn't give him attention. That's why I'm saying large families like that shouldn't exist, because these kids cannot give the proper attention that they need and deserve and want, right? They'd probably get the therapies they needed and everything else. And this is how they turn out, unfortunately. And it's not even his fault, man. It's not.
Yes I do.
I'll figure out that skill. I'll learn it.
No, you won't.
I'll practice.
I am cringe.
And the last assumption is assumption number 10, and they said, we noticed that you guys aren't around the Pettit's house.
This guy yawning like he went and did the whole day of construction work. And
they assume that we're not as close to your family as we used to be.
Oh, no. So
see, even took 10 seconds to like, no, we're good. I go there all the time. Who else is going to do my laundry? Where else are we going to get the food that we need to eat? Right?
Because during the weekdays, the kids have school. So anytime we go over, either my parents are working or they're gone. They're
doing what?
Doing something throughout the day. So we usually go after the kids get off of school, because then everyone's there. And even then, like, some people will be gone. But at least the majority of people are there, and by that time, my parents are, like, done for the day. So, like, we can...
Done doing what? Why don't they ever expand on what they're done doing? They don't have jobs either.
Chill, hang out with them. And there's...
We go over pretty much... I mean, we're over there all the time, but we mainly go over, like, Wednesdays, because that's when we watch the challenge.
Yeah, and...
The challenge.
Just because we're not on the vlog doesn't mean we're not there. We're just not there when they're usually filming, so that's just pretty much it. We're usually there after, so.
Yeah, and when Alex does go there, it doesn't even look like he wants to be on their vlogs either. There's something weird about that.
Yeah. We're still close, we just go at different times. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are good at this.
That is all we have for today, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this cleared up some things. I know.
Wow, no, I made it worse.
To go on my Instagram lives, pretty much talk about stuff like that.
See, she's like, look at my Instagram live. She has come into this family and like has built a platform off knowing Alex. All you have to do is ask yourself this question: would she have had the platform she has if she wasn't dating Alex? That's all you have to ask. Sorry. I know it's simple, but that's it.
But
She loves her life.
I love my lives because I really enjoy talking to you guys and seeing what you guys have to say and all of that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Adios. Say bye, girls.
Mel is sleeping.
Mel's not, so.
And Pebbles doesn't understand.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. So there you go. And the reason I get covering this because obviously they're adults now and they want to do family vlogging and all that kind of stuff. But Alex and Savannah, it's a weird thing going on there. And Crystal groomed him to be this way. And Alex turned out the way he is because of the way he was raised. If anything, anyway, it's honestly it's a very interesting look at what happens to family vlogger kids after they exit the home. And this is what happens. This is very, very interesting to watch. And so I appreciate them putting this up there, even if they are a little bit cringy, because it was very cringy. Everybody take a deep breath. Ooh, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow I'm going to cover a new family called the Beastons. Not Tiny Tiffany Beaston, but there's another family called Beaston. Someone sent me a podcast that they were on where they start talking about the protection of children and stuff, and it gets a little bit crazy. Someone said you need to watch this, and so I'm going to watch this. And so new family coming along. You excited? And Dr. D Doesn't, there's a podcast I really wanted to talk about too. I haven't done it yet. It's a long one, but I want to talk about that podcast because it's actually a different look into who Alicia is. Really, really, really weird. So we'll do that. So thank you guys for being here, for being part of this conversation, for being incredible and super valuable and amazing. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for something. And don't forget, don't ever fly flare. American Airlines, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow.